I couldn't talk the Mad Doctor into a costume tonight. We were going to come out as the Dragnostics. So, God, this is a great room. I mean, this is the biggest room I've played since my 6th grade Christmas concert, where Mrs. Waybright, our music director, had such a sickly, ironic sense of humor, cast me as a wise man. And I've been trying to live up to that ever since, and I haven't. So, I am not going there because I'm going to be politically somewhat correct. So, but it was fun for both of us. And so, I went there. And so, I'm sorry. And so, this is a cool room. So, everybody out there is a poet. And I've heard some really, it's just been wonderful. So thanks for welcoming us to this event. So like a lot of, this started out as a poem. This song started out as a poem. And it was about, I was in Seattle. My daughter's an activist in Seattle, and she helps out a lot of people. Thank you, Erin. But I was walking with her, and we walked by this obviously very distraught and homeless person. Well, he had a home. It was a bench with a guitar case with no guitar. And I assume for the sake of the poem that it was probably hawked 20 or 30 years earlier, but who knows. And it started out as when I walked by him, he looked at me, and I dropped, 70 cents in his guitar case, felt immediately embarrassed. And he said, "We all gotta come together like the Beatles said, man." And I damn near wrote a song called Come Together, but then I realized that had already been covered. So we wrote this one, and this is called Heaven. Broken glass and shattered light, little girl with bloodshot eyes, mama's dope and daddy's lies won't get her into heaven. On the streets since she was 10, abandoned by all kith and kin, Holy Ghost and Father Ben can't pray her into heaven. Rainy days and scary nights, barking dogs and alley fights, sells herself for just a bite, says you can keep your damn heaven. Those that have and those who don't, those who will and them that won't, they tell us they do but then they don't. They try to buy their way to heaven. By their way to heaven, all the way to heaven. Machine gun fire and shotgun blast. They said this one would never last, but the nightmares start when war is past. We fight our way to heaven. But he came back without a trace, except the pain there on his face. So he became another case, soul without a heaven. strung out hard without a home, and all they got is methadone. So he scores some smack, then all alone shoots his way to heaven. They say they will, but then they don't. Look after us, and then they won't. So we're marginalized and without hope of finding. Those that have need those that won't. Those that will need those that don't. Tell us they will, but then they don't, and try to lie their way. Gonna lie their way to heaven. All the way to heaven. Gonna lie their way to heaven. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. But if I should die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take them all the way to heaven. Take them all the way to heaven. Take them all